Let's put non-copyright music on. Fuck. Hey everyone. GSW here. This is Ulduar 25 on the
Hello, is that better?
Sunwell.pl server.
Sounds fine.
If all is not here in 5 minutes, we'll replace.
I'll check if you said anything to me. Someone said they were going to go eat, but... Oh, I relogged.
I think it was him, yeah.
Might have been him, but I relogged to sort out add-ons.
Right, this time, wakey wakey, listen to calls, kill the big plant, not cleaving the small one. Focus, let's go.
And pull it back because there's a patrol, which we pulled last time. So my damages with my new staff. That was easy.
It's fun to be back in Ulduar, boys.
I think it's the Blix. How's your gear thorns? Are you good at the game yet?
Wait, where do these ads come from? How is that a question?
It's a question that needs an answer.
What do we kill first here?
A nymph.
Marcus, please.
Did you try any more bosses last lockout, or well, on Sunday, or did you literally
I
kill
can't
crazy
remember when you
lady?
left, mate.
I wasn't here the whole night. I was at work for like 14 hours or something. I literally came as you ended raid.
Banish or Surg the trees.
Sorry, what are we killing?
Banish or Surg the trees. They are the marked ones.
Turn it away from the raid, please.
Kill Moon.
How am I second when I have Tranquility? Move from
More
the
mobs.
enemy
do
hurricane.
that. Just FYI, more mobs do that kind of typhoon ability. Make sure you face it away from the raid.
Don't release, we can res you.
I need to just be right back a sec.
I'm in combat, I'll just reload.
But I failed, I want to run.
Also still in combat?
I'm not, I just second res you. Addons.
I can't find Haban's corpse. Oh, I found it. When it takes 10 seconds to cast a res, but like 30 seconds to get back here, resing is quicker.
I only released because I died pretty early in the fight.
Well, this is how you farm arcane dust.
Yeah, feel free to pass it either X or my DK for disenchantment.
Yeah, I normally give it to X. Focus the trees, please. Try to stand in the AoE.
Focus usually doesn't mean she's broken, by the way.
I thought
Epic.
focus just means AoE.
It's got an epic there.
Patrol.
Fuck.
Patrol.
Separate the big one.
Focus skull.
I've given you Discord rights, Colbert. I think I have. I don't know what the ranks do.
There's an epic here.
Yeah, I linked it already.
Oh yeah. Not bad.
Leather spell power haste belt. It's an upgrade, I don't really care.
Move out of store.
Is that actually best for you, Nesty? Being like a trash drop?
It's got perfect
Nice.
stats for him. I can see
Yeah,
why.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought it was really
Yeah, I
good.
would give that to me. So when's Face Mask and Thorns getting married?
We are bitching as one, right?
Like an old married couple.
A lot of herbalism stuff here.
I hope married couples do anal.
Well, it depends on your marriage, doesn't it? It's not just like a thing that you get married and start doing bum sex.
Wait,
Your mic's triggering me so much, Kuchi. It's gone dead quiet again.
I hear him perfectly fine.
I'm gonna have to turn him.
It's
I
this-
probably turned him
Yeah,
down
just-
because yesterday it was
Yeah,
really
just-
loud.
Yeah, I've told you, it's just a gamble when I turn this computer on. Just all the settings just change.
I thought I procced. Fuck. There's a proc that had the same icon. If it wasn't an AoE pack before and the combat being the same. I need to remember to herb this before I leave. Crap, I need some more mage food at some point. Shit. Hicks, can I trade you some greens, please?
Sure.
Who gets to run around and herb all this after we kill the boss?
I've got herbalism.
So do I.
So do I. Officer privilege.
Kappa.
It's all going in the guild bank anyway. I
Please
should.
turn away faster.
Oh, do we jump there? Do we need to kill the guardian?
Leon.
Kill Skull.
Balance yourself too.
Taibe is drinking. Never mind. Oh no, it's still drinking.
You got innovate.
Thank you.
$18k crit. Casually critting 5 times higher, sorry, 5k higher than last raid. Haven't even procced, still really high on damage. Oh, now I've procced. Bye bye everyone on damage. But I'm not critting. Feels bad. Crit now please, I need to see some 10ks. Or 12ks, I'll take that. Just didn't proc when I was star firing. Dude, if the tier legs drop, that'd be so sweet. I don't think I'll get them. What's happening in officer chat?
could I have full rebuffs?
Yeah,
please?
yeah, group up and rebuff everyone.
Oh my god, I just fucking right-click my flask.
Isn't that your...
Isn't that what my what?
Does Holy Stick not want buffs?
Aren't we supposed to be using flask?
No, he's saying that he right-clicked his buff.
Should we move back?
Because I have to right-click my weapon enchants to refresh them before I fight. And I did it wrong.
Get macro. If it's hard.
Yeah, it gets good.
It's the first time I've ever made a mistake on it, but yeah, I'll probably make a macro because that made me sad.
Pardon me.
I'm going to assume everyone knows what they're doing, yes?
Sounds like a disaster.
Sounds
if
like a
history
disaster.
is anything to
whenever-
go off.
I know, but only things to recap. For the important wave where the 3 plants spawn, everyone target the Snap Lasher at first until it's immobilized. Interrupters then go on the Storm Lasher, and make sure they all die at the same time. And spread for Mark.
You have tank assigns for the ads.
Tank discretion, I'll let you guys decide amongst yourselves.
When do we hero?
I would probably heroism after we start doing damage to the boss.
Holy Stick is going to tank the boss and X taking that.
It's the Snap Lasher that gets immobilized, if that's what you're referring to, Lovato. Or do you mean bring down the Storm Lasher so we can rotate stun?
I meant I wasn't sure if it could be stunned straight away. When you said it, it sounded like you had to damage it in order to make it stunnable.
Well, let's find out.
Yep. No point even pre-potting on this, is there? Because there's nothing to do for the first 15 seconds.
Those of you who aren't stacked on the boss don't know what to do. Again,
Bring them
those
all
of
down.
you who aren't stacked on the boss still don't know what to do.
Bring them all down to around 30% and then single target. No cleaving or AoE abilities at all now, please. Don't kill if someone will die to it.
Tree, focus down the tree.
Why can't I swap target?
Get to the good mushroom.
I was not in a mushroom for a very long
Free.
time. Yeah, the debuff move away, even if it means standing out of a mushroom. Someone's got the debuff on a mushroom. Please move.
Yeah, the person with the debuff needs to move away from the mushroom.
Stunners on Storm Scale. Sorry, Storm Lasher.
Interrupt the Lasher. Attack first.
Max range on the Spirit. Need a tank on the Spirit. Marking with Skull. Tank it, someone. Need to die at the same time, remember? More damage on Lasher. It's full HP. I think we killed one. That's why they all healed. They need to die at the same time.
I specifically asked everyone who was coming to raid to be fully prepared, so I didn't have to spend 10 minutes before every fight explaining it to people who should already know what they're doing. I even said kill them at the same time.
3.
Go down on Stormlasher.
Three.
Only in
Wipe
front
up.
of Stormlasher.
Wipe up. And anyone who doesn't have a fucking clue what to do, go read up on it now.
I linked a video in guild members on Discord. Have a look. It's an 8-minute video.
Looks to be a Snaplasher needs to be kited by a ranged.
Yeah, otherwise the tank will get one shot out of it.
That's why I said that everyone should be doing damage to the Snaplasher, so it's immobilized at the very start. Whilst
Well, it won't be immobilized.
If everyone's fast, why won't it?
It doesn't get immobilized.
It just gets slowed very, very slow, so you can still easily kite it. That's what.
But the point is, if you want to kite it, it needs to be on full stack. Yeah.
Survive.
It was at max stacks, like all the fight. Didn't
So
have any
is
slow on
it
it.
still too fast for you?
You need to stop attacking it,
Yeah.
and then the buffs drop.
Okay.
It
Yeah, you only need one person to maintain stacks once it's at max stack, and it's
It
typically a
only
hunter.
gets slow in 10 man.
Hey, phase 2.
The Snaplasher needs to be kited or tanked in 25 man. It doesn't get as slow.
It gets slowed but not immobilized.
And next time, just please will just die. Thank you.
I so want this entire raid to go out and just rape those orders.
What did you just say?
Rapid condones rate. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what the Swedes are all about. Rape capital of the world.
Damn.
It's also true just because they define rape differently to every other country.
Good morning. Oh, I'm a rape victim.
Some happy facts for you all.
The sad part is that you are not wrong.
It was the tree that healed them. Okay.
And that's the only interesting fact I have about Sweden.
If we're
No
too melee on the
meatballs?
Lasher, should we be fine then?
No, because the melee wouldn't want to have aggro from it.
Not the Snap Lasher, the Storm Lasher. Because someone wasn't interrupting with me last time.
Remember, Melee, that you're supposed to interrupt the spirit as well, so it don't charge into the entire fucking raid.
Well, should we assign?
Probably should, yeah.
How many do you need on the... Oh, like, the names confuse me so much. Is it the Storm Lasher that we need interrupts on?
The Storm Lasher we need 2 people on, the other one we probably
So
need 2 as well.
do you and Adele want to go on it? You and Adele on Storm Lasher, then I can go on the Water Elemental. And what am I interrupting on Water Elemental? Like Surge or something?
Yeah, when it charges.
Okay.
Don't remember the full name, but yeah, it's the only thing it costs, so
Make my
it
dog
should
get a
be
bit of
easy.
air circulation.
If the tank's unable to kite, if it's still too fast for the tank kite, then we're just going to have to rotate defensive cooldowns on the tank.
What does tank spot say for this?
Is the question not better? Should the tank have aggro?
Yes.
In the 10-man version of this encounter, Snap Lashers are also slowed by 5. So we had our tank call for melee DPS to immediately stop when the buffs grew too high. Additionally,
With
the tank
shield
applied
wall,
a
then
stun-
pain suppression, then guardian, it should be okay.
Could be. Maybe for one hit.
Again, it's custom changes on this server. On retail, it was definitely tank.
Because it hit me for 57k. at 9 stacks.
And it can't be counted, it seems.
Do you have a rough idea of what stack number it becomes that you need a cooldown?
Maybe 50.
Okay, call out at 50, so immediately shield wall since you're the first to be able to react, and then when shield wall's about to go down, let me know and I'll pain suppression.
I still think we should kite it, but we can try.
Well, Colbit hasn't volunteered as the resident hunter. I'd like him to step up and attempt it if that's what you want to do.
How can he keep aggro?
Distracting shot.
But when we're doing damage to it, it won't be enough.
Isn't this?
You're very quiet, Colbit.
Okay, I've turned you up. What were you saying? Do you think you'll be able to keep aggro with distracting shot?
No, I don't.
You don't think so? Well, we don't have any. We could have MDT, but we don't have another hunter, so.
I mean, like, me and Snow could just taunt and like rotate taunts on it.
See if it does actually get slowed at all with the stacking debuff then.
Yeah, I think
And
we'll
then
just
see how long it takes to get from one tank to the other when taunted.
If it doesn't get slowed, could I DK? Just Chain of Ice it.
Chain of Ice and Holy Presence and hope for the best. Okay, let's go. We might as well try it out. Or are you giving people time to watch videos? If
No,
they even are.
that's fine. We're ready.
Haban says you don't even need to stand back.
I
there,
taunt
by the way.
when the boss coming back down.
You forget it. Actually, our DPS doesn't matter in the first seconds.
Is Mage
Matter where it is.
ulti way better?
You should be
Oh,
popping cooldowns on the
then
addons.
how long ago? Months ago or days ago? Also,
Is
hello.
the set waves, or is it like random? Which thing
It's
comes out?
random.
Yeah, I
I'm
thought it
streaming
was.
at 1080
Well, the only
instead of
ones that we need-
1440.
I
So if
think
you're
we
watching
need
on a
to go down to
1440
2,
monitor,
1.
it's the pixels going to line up way better.
I don't think
Stack up, please.
they really need healing cooldowns.
Swap.
If you have Mark, please move away from the mushroom.
Coochie.
Tree.
Stack up.
Dropped it.
Call for pain suppression.
I couldn't interrupt that tidal wave unless it resisted.
More damage on the Snap Lasher.
They're dying at a similar time. Keep it up.
Yeah, 3 right now.
One Snap Lasher and Water Spirit. They healed.
A 3 got through.
Bless on Snap Lasher.
Stop
Or
DPS
storm.
and snap flash it. Stop
Slow on
DPS on
agent.
me.
The tree's up. Good job. Stack on the boss. Stack on the boss if you're AoEing, guys. And don't AoE before the.
Don't
the
AoE too
Single
much.
target now.
Stop.
Prior the low ones.
Okay, don't kill one. let people top up.
Not everyone should be doing.
Stop killing them. Stop killing them.
Someone almost killed me.
Spread out, and then you won't die. If you're stood near more than 2 when they're low HP,
Trees up.
you're doing it wrong.
It's very hard to outrange. TSW just needs killed in a controlled fashion.
Okay. I always forget I need to get into the things here. Got to start thinking about the next mushroom I'm going for. Is that another spawning?
Wilder, move out, please. You've got Mark.
Elementals again.
Oh, this is the perfect situation for Wilder.
Dropped.
Sweet.
Yeah, I definitely can't interrupt tidal wave.
Alright.
Slow on ancient water spirit.
On the Snap Lasher.
Stop on ancient water spirit.
More on Snap Lasher.
Go on, kill the
Water spirit.
Get Storm down.
Can you guys on the water spirit not dot somewhere? It's just dying to dots.
3, kill it.
2 tanks dead. We need CR.
CRX.
Get buffs on X.
Give him stamina. He's got Mark. He's got Mark the Wild.
Stop AoEing. Don't kill that name. People are low.
Stack on the
Okay.
boss.
It's Fatal.
We
to
here
the-
lost.
now.
Go to the river, guys.
3.
Get the tree.
I didn't read up on what doing in phase 2. Or I didn't hear in the video.
Cross the river. Don't stand next to Root.
Tree.
Those killing the tree crossing late, be careful with Root.
Like that.
Like that.
People need to follow the boss, please.
They were killing the tree, but they should have been careful of the roots.
Yeah. Just be like.
Good job, guys.
Rested.
Congrats for the recipe.
Haste, spell power, cloth, boots. I mean, I feel like saying you're not going to get them at all if you don't have your current ones enchanted as a rule. Lots of people, half thinking, don't have enchants. More than half don't have enchants.
What are we doing now? Are we doing Mimron?
Oh dear, probably.
So anti-chamber.
What's inside the alchemist's cache?
Herbs, pots, flasks.
Just go straight to G-Bank, I think.
Okay, protector, warrior, hunter, shaman. Say if it's bis, say if it's bis until hard mode, say it's, you know, bis until hard modes or easy hard modes. Do you know what I mean? Like if there's Flame Leviathan hard mode upgrades, you know.
Then yes, the tank need them. Eh. Well, no one else is contesting. I'd say give it to Coach.
Farnsol's attendance is better than mine. I would happily pass the Farnsol. Like, the tier 8 is nice, but like, it's healer prior as well.
Yep, Farnsol then.
Yeah, I'd also
4
say
pieces amazing
better
for them,
tank ones from Collargan can drop.
Not a lot of people are here, dude.
Rogue, DK,
Then I
Mage,
need to go
Druid.
here.
How does to be what's up? 1 and 2% anymore? No good servers.
Alright, your discretion then, Lovato.
Oh, this cache requires alchemy. Do we have an alchemy with 425 or above?
Yes.
Can you come
There
to
you
the
go.
boss cache, the boss box, please?
Okay.
You can loot it and trade it.
I'm not going to risk it.
Who is going? Should I go?
Anyone with 45 or above alchemy.
Doesn't matter who, just put it in the guild bank after.
Rapid Deeps is pretty faithful, I guess.
I'm going, I guess. To you.
Rapid tier 1? Okay.
How many pieces of loot do you get? Just 3?
Did you pick it up or do I have to go? Okay, I have to go.
Come to me.
No.
There's a range on it. Oh, did you get it?
Yes.
Cool. What's in it?
18 enchanted vial, 10 potion of wild magic, pygmy oil, eternal life, frost lotus, flask of stone blood, etc, etc.
So you got 10 endless rage flasks, 8 tank flasks, 3 elixirs for armor. Where are we going? Shuddered what way?
Yes, go and hold it.
Kill the big winter revenant or pull the worms back.
And since the guild's done quite a bit of restructuring since we did the initial push for frost resistance, I don't think that everyone here will have frost resistance gear, so we'll attempt it without.
I've got mine.
It's easy.
I don't have mine in my inventory, but
You never know when someone's going to summon you into Hodir.
I'll just quickly go get it.
Are we killing ads first?
You're all killing ads with them taking 90% less AoE damage.
So that sounds like a no.
I died, so I'm just gonna go get my gear now from the bank.
Now you can AoE.
What do you need gear for?
I just got frost resistance that I forgot to bring.
We said that we're not going to be using frost resistance
But why do you need it?
because it reduces a significant amount of raid damage, but I think we can do it without. It's a
Yeah.
question that's been asked previously,
Yes, of course you can do it without.
hence why we're doing it without.
you will need some frost resistance for Dorian, not for Crocodile. And if you are going hard mode, of course.
Did I even get my cast on my Wrath out? Aggro.
Kick the tank.
You have to kill the big guy. Focus big guy, guys. AoE is not efficient right now.
Nice Blizzard, whoever's casting that.
Morat from the back.
Hey, we taunt, I'd advise.
Oh, we've got an item.
Ooh.
Big item.
Dagger,
Just-
armor pen,
just send it to
haste.
Care. Is Care assassination? Oh, he is.
Guess Pedal Bin's the only one who really needs it.
What?
No one else is
Link
thinking.
is-
Lol.
What are you doing, Pedal Bin?
I thought it hadn't been. Oh, I didn't see it in the thing.
It's a
so-
fucking dagger?
Oh, he's a priest. Okay.
Fuck.
What? I found those. The grips curse.
Oh.
Duh.
So,
Well, they're not being rolled on yet, son.
does anybody need the dagger
No,
for
I'm
any
just saying I
purpose?
found them.
But Fermi needs it.
Okay. Anybody need these wrists? Do I have these?
Now you link your wrists, Jack.
Another purple.
Did we get him again? At the worms here, last pack.
So we got 2.
Yeah, where I'm jumping.
We've got that, if anyone's interested. Which is a cosmetic trinket. Turns you into a bear or a gorilla.
We rolling?
Uh,
Well,
yeah,
that's
but do it
Superman.
after the boss. It's still got a 2-hour thing on it. Thanks for jumping, Thorma.
Russell wins the roll if he wants it.
No, I don't.
Then Fermi gets it if he wants it.
Get what?
The cosmetic trinket.
Monkey trinket, it's awesome.
I'm red rolling it for you.
It's
Yeah,
the
give it
best
a Fermi.
trinket for me. Kappa.
Yeah,
It's the best monkey trinket.
I want to be a monkey.
Link again if you want these wrists, please, with a text message.
I guess the holy stick going tank on this one.
Pedal bin.
DPS, I mean.
Why is
Yep.
nothing enchanted except for your legs?
Don't have much of an answer.
Is it low on gold or what? Or just
I didn't really know much about them till yesterday, to be quite honest with you.
okay?
This is my first playthrough. Cooch told me about enchants yesterday, and I just got the pants done.
Oh, is this your first time
I'm only
playing
on
WoW as
2k
well?
gold as well.
Are you that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's fully new.
To be fair,
I'll
I
let you off a
didn't
bit.
expect him to get pulled in all the 25s so fast. I was just going to take him to Wednesday raid and get him geared, then all of a sudden he's raiding more than me.
Oh, and if Thorns doesn't have an enchant on his, then give it to Lovato then.
Nah, if you look at the other pieces then, I guess. But it's whatever. Give it to him, you give it to him.
Why no wrist enchant, bro?
Because I've been working on engineering. It's priorities, dude.
Why no feet enchant, bro? Glove enchant, bro?
Because glove enchant comes from engineering. See the glove? Engineering.
It's like fucking 20 gold, dude, to choose.
Okay, you just
Tell
shut
them
up.
to
on
mark
it.
names. Oh, they
I
have.
don't have it. That's the case, dude. A lot of people don't have it here.
It's one quest.
Mock them all, please. Please do so. Inspect them all and mock them, please. Or don't be a giant dick. Thank you.
This last one got circle. I didn't read up on this boss. I didn't think we'd kill the last boss so easily. Stream chat.
So is this just a tank
me
and spank,
tactics.
jump to avoid debuffs, and avoid icicles, and stand on the snowdrifts? Is that pretty much the fight?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You want to last on the first storm buff we get.
Might wear those
Like
wrists
we
now,
did
actually.
yesterday.
Fuck me, those wrists are really good upgrade, actually. Get me just above hit cap.
The guy said something about lights. Is that something to do with
The Moonkin mobs put lights down, that increases damage. The boss will be pulled close to the light beams. People are going to stack on it until a snowfall, obviously.
Okay. Top.
Snowplow ready?
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't.
Yeah, pull one ready then. Pull timer. Prioritize getting flash freezers out, please.
I don't know what to do on this boss, I can't remember.
Get all the NPC out.
Pedal Ben run into melee. Can you last?
It's not on me anymore.
What does a light give you? Oh, no debuff thing. Okay.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Get on the snowdrift.
Legit don't know what I'm doing. Top on damage, no idea what I'm doing.
Get out the flash freeze targets again. Rotate healing cooldowns. I'll hit him first.
There's one still in at the back.
I soloed it. Aren't I cool? I lost a lot of damage because I wasn't AoEing all the ads. I should have been stood in the middle in hindsight, but I did get that one NPC out that no one else was on. So, did I do good?
Again, get on the snowdrift after the drop. Use defensive cooldown here. Use second healing, raid healing cooldown.
Use health stones if need.
Oh shit, I went 5 stacks. I'm a noob! Oh my god, I need to kill myself so hard.
Nesty,
then.
you've got to move from them, mate.
Oh my lord.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Were they casting Wrath? Can't remember. Is Wrath of Lich King easy? On normal mode? Fuck yeah.
Could I get a mana tide, please?
Run away, little girl.
Get innovate.
Run away.
Thank you.
Oh! That nearly went badly.
Paints up on boss
Remember
for
health
his red
stones?
healing and health stones.
Get these ads out, guys. People aren't on the ads.
Most of the raids dead, so DPS is.
Oh. Well, I thought they died because the ads weren't coming out. Or they did before.
Did. It was a mix between the two, but we ran out of healing
Keep going,
cooldowns.
keep going. Might be able to-
I mean, I think we're dead, but I've got
No,
my CR.
yeah.
If you want to CR me, but I don't think it's worth it. Not a bad first attempt.
Yeah, I think you can get it done pretty
Boss is
easily.
very easy.
Haban's pedal can one of you run out?
Yeah, try and reset. The run alone from the teleport will take 30 seconds.
No.
Just knock on the door.
Our best raid healer in terms of class and spec was dead at the start, so that's the reason why it was difficult.
Who's that?
Wilder. We need Wilder alive.
For our first attempt, I think that was more than okay. We should get that down second attempt easy.
What's this chap called? Oh dear. Chest. Bleh. Ring. Holy fuck. I need that so badly. Okay, stream chat. Are there any crit rings in Ulduar? Any crit or hit Ulduar rings? I think that's the only one.
Just a small thing,
Who
in
has
range,
hit?
try
Hit or
prioritize
crit?
the ones far away from the boss.
There's only 10-man shit.
So the melee don't have to run ages between all the flash freezes.
Because I'd really like that ring. But if there are alternatives, then obviously I can pass on it. Because I'm not a big fan of the haste.
Can you try and
but the
spread
hit
into 2 groups
is
now as range
insane.
so you can stack the stone
And
bar?
obviously the spell power is
Don't forget
blocks.
free flask. It's been an hour.
Was it? Oh, hi Hamster Wheel. Good question. Just
I mean, I go into melee range all the time
I
because
find
of
it annoying
Demoform
when people
and
are linking
Umora,
for
but
loot,
maybe you should put
and
a
it's
mark
like,
on
well,
Lavado
there's
and then the
other
range
loot
can
that's
stack on
better.
him.
Yeah, only stack when the buffs start going out.
Am I hearing my name mentioned? What?
Yes, you're going to get marked as the big fat boomkin, and when the buffs start going out for damage, all the ranged are going to run to you. You'll meet in the middle.
Oh, what you mean pre-pull buffing?
No,
So
to
the storm.
spread the storm mark, which increases damage.
Okay, I don't know what that does, but cool.
Just
Look
increases
at your
damage
combat
to the
log.
people
You
near
do
you. I
twice
think.
as much damage.
Basically, someone will be skulled and they'll be zappy zappy. When you're zappy zappy, run to the rest
Don't-
of the DPS. It's pretty obvious when you're zappy zappy, and you can make other people zappy zappy.
If you have the custom DBM, that type of link that even tells in /C.
Right, easy
All
mode
DBM
raid
should
wipes.
do
Dude,
that.
I have no idea what's going on. Half the raid I don't think knows what's going on. Blizzard cold or dot okay freeze roots you flash freeze Hodir will emote winds of the north consume you and start casting flash freeze. At this point areas safely marked with large circles blah 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 icicles fall from this blah 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 frost frozen blows self buff that adds 40,000 frost damage to all melee attacks but reduces physical damage by a lot.
Yeah, don't forget to reflask if you need to.
What's the name of the buff you guys are talking about?
Storm Cloud.
Storm Cloud. That's the one. It's called Storm Cloud.
I'm looking on the Hodir tactics page. I don't see anything called Storm Cloud.
Well, it's definitely a thing.
Storm power charges a nearby friendly target with lightning, increasing critical strike by 135% for 30 seconds. No.
So you will definitely want that, Mr. Crit Boomkin.
So what does it look like?
Like your lightnings around you.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
stand
you're
on that.
literally.
Okay.
Sparking.
Yeah, when you have that, you run to the stack and try to get it on as many people as possible.
You look like a zappy boy.
Yeah, you're literally zappy zappy.
Sorry, reserving one mark for the big fat Boomkin.
Nesty, can you buff? Oh, you have done. Thank you.
Remember your pre-pots and shit, boys.
And can we have every DPS on the flash freezers, please? There are a couple of DPSs carrying the flash freezers.
Can we have a proper marks on them?
Get health stones.
Moon square and cross. Got cross. I think we've run out of marks. If I have one.
Just mark 2 gnomes. They are important.
You haven't done circle. Oh,
It's
no
on
circle.
me. Yeah, there are 8 marks and 8 mobs, 8 NPCs.
Now everyone be conscious of where Lovato is, because he may get the mark and DBM will overwrite that mark with a skull anyway. So just keep an eye on him.
A bit cleaner pull this time as well. There's 3 seconds early last time.
You shouldn't be pre-potting on this. You should do it when we lost on the storm.
To be honest, I might even save my pot for the last flash freeze. Here now.
hit by that. Okay, well, I want to see if I could actually cast it. Turns out I can't. Which is good, because it just means there's no risk.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Pin supporting X and then hemming.
Why am I attacking the boss?
Everyone on flash freezes.
I need the spell melee.
Can we get a combat res on Wilder, please?
Someone else do it, please.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Wilder, get on the phone. Yeah.
That's
Get the flash down.
Guardian on X, please. And can we get a healing him, Wilder, please?
Yep.
Probably stand in the thing.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Use a defensive cooldown for this one, X. No pain suck.
There's one next to the boss.
Are you using Hand of Sacrifice on X?
Don't forget Hellstones if you still have one.
Yeah, health stone this one, please.
The spell melee.
I need an innovate, Tybay.
Done. Onto that, because I look at my fucking action bars. I couldn't tell if I was pressing N or M on my keyboard. Feels bad. Can't remember what I was hitting before my rotation.
Little girl. Run away.
Gonna pain suck you this time, mate.
I interrupt that cast too soon. Rip. Hilvado! Dead.
Can someone get X?
You need to get them out. Spell melee.
I'm running quite low, I need to heal. Keep going. Use a defensive cooldown, Snow.
Pops everything.
I hand a sacrifice.
These ads are gonna fuck us up.
Yeah.
Can't do 5 mil.
Someone runs the door, I can DI them.
Preferably a
Running.
Reza.
I'm dead.
If you died in the middle of the
Linus,
room,
then.
release. Just everyone release. If someone at the end needs to release, unless we can wall it summon them. Faster just to run in, play it safe, I think. Fermi's damage has jumped a lot, it seems.
He did 6k to flash freezers, don't compliment him.
Okay.
And yes, as Kuchi said and other melee have now whispered me, ranged prioritise the flash freezers furthest away from the boss, please.
Yeah, also ones that can't be cleaved by melee.
There's melee running all over the map, and there are still some ranged who aren't getting them out quick enough.
I'm always going to go to that wrong one. Oh, chestplate.
I want to see at least 20% of people's damage on flash
Haste.
freezes. There's no excuses.
I mean, these people are 0% or 2%.
Yeah,
What?
exactly. Fermi
Do they not understand that
0.3%.
flash freeze is the nomads that spawn when? So there's big circles on the ground, and then you get a big shatter on the ground. Then it turns into a snow pile. We all stack on that snow pile. Everyone does that fine. After we stack on the two big snow piles, all of the gnomes come back to life in their ice tombed forms. We need to kill all 8 of those gnomes in those ice tomb forms. That is what we mean. You need to kill them repeatedly every time we stack up on the 2 big snow piles.
Yeah, every flash freeze, you need to pull all of them out.
Because I can't understand why people aren't doing it. It makes more sense to me that they don't understand what it is versus not, yeah.
No one with a brain is looking straight at damage meters. They're looking at damage done to flash freezes, i.e. the important damage. I don't care how big dick your damage is on the boss if you've got 0% on flash freezes.
Like, I'm an enhancement shaman. I'm spending most of my time running around, and I'm doing more damage than flash freezers than most people. Like, range can literally stand in the middle of the room, get damage increase, and fucking destroy them all.
I mean, genuinely, I will rewrite the add-on itself. I will make a new fucking recount, and I will triple anyone's damage during important phases or an important mechanic and force everyone in the raid to use it if everyone's DPS whoring.
What's rapid scale like? Do I have food buff? Yes. No tip. Is he mad? Make sure you get hellstones and use them, please. I have a crappy gem. Shh. Don't tell anyone. PvP ring, because I have no hit rating rings. And I think it's better than doing hit on my gloves and also more hit. So I did be hit on my gloves and like 2 or 3 gems with hit or spell power hit, whatever. That's quicker. What are we waiting for? P break, okay. What am I going to do? Read up on the next boss. What's the next boss we're going to do after this? Thorim? I'd say people read up on Thorim tactics.
Welcome back to the Ulduar raid guide. I'm Lore from TankSpot, and in this
Clicking on
video
Discord
I'll be
as
guiding
well.
you through the
Oh,
Thorim
apparently
encounter.
I've been disconnected from Discord.
Thorim is separated into 3 phases. The first is just a quick clear of the NPCs fighting in the arena. Have your tanks run in first and pick everything up, kill the acolyte healer, and then mop up the rest. Be sure to point the giant worm away from the group, as he has a conical breath poison attack.
Yeah, it is down.
Once all of the NPCs are dead, phase 2 will begin and your raid will need to separate into 2 roughly even groups.
I'm not listening to this. Discord is down, guys. Where do I if not in the Discord channel? Does Discord in the browser work? I guess that's being crashed as well. Bring dust of the old vent servers. What does Discord Twitter say? Nothing. Oh my god, we're doing it without comms. Apparently Discord's back. Why, while Discord's down, why no more TV? No good server, David. Discord, why you do this? In the meantime, I'm going to change my thumbnail on YouTube so I get some views, because at the moment it's a shitty 5-man Utgard Pinnacle thumbnail. And no one cares about that shit, do they? On my mouse there's a bit of plastic coming up on it. And I don't know if that's part of the sticker or if that's like a overlay on the sticker. I feel like it might be the sticker. I might just pull the whole sticker off the bottom then. Can I show on the webcam? No, yeah, kinda. There's the sticker. It's like a bit's coming up. I've got my whatever you call it, mouse cable underneath the monitor. So why can't I print screen? Okay, let's open my WoW folder and try and find the print screen. Where's my WoW folder? Okay, sort by date. Okay, let's go into YouTube. I should be listening to the next boss as well, tactics. Also, I should probably be tabbed in the game. Okay, we're not pulling, that's good. Right, Lore, tell me how to do the boss.
Welcome back to the Ulduar Raid Guide. I'm Lore from TankSpot, and in this video I'll be guiding you through the Thorim encounter. Thorim is separated into 3 phases. The first is just a quick clear of the NPCs fighting in the arena. Have your tanks run in first and pick everything up, kill the acolyte healer, and then mop up the rest. Be sure to point the giant worm away from the group as he has a conical breath poison attack. Once all of the NPCs are dead, Phase 2 will begin and your raid will need to separate into 2 roughly even groups. One group will be taking the hallway to the left, while the other
I
will
didn't
remain
even
in
listen to the beginning, sorry Lore.
Thorim is separated into 3 phases. The first is just a quick clear
Well,
of
the
the
TBC
NPCs
server was on it,
fighting
got
in
shut
the
down.
arena.
The guy running it stopped it.
The first is just a quick clear of the NPCs fighting in the arena. Have your tanks run in first and pick everything up, kill the acolyte healer, and then mop up the rest. Be sure to point the giant worm away from the group as he has a conical breath poison attack. Once all of the NPCs are dead, Phase 2 will begin and your raid will need to separate into 2 roughly even groups. One group will be taking the hallway to the left, while the other will remain in the arena to fight off the dark rune adds that spawn continually throughout this phase. Balancing out the 2 groups can be one of the trickiest aspects of the fight early on. You want to send enough people to the hallway group to let them move quickly, but you need to make sure there's enough in the arena group to keep them from being overrun as well. 4 types of adds will be jumping into the arena from the stands, all of which will need to be picked up and tanked while DPS focus fires them down in order of priority. The first to enter will be a Dark Rune Warbringer. These aren't too big of a threat by themselves, but they have an aura of celerity that increases attack and casting speeds of any other adds in the arena. Note that if you have an extra priest handy, you can mind control one of them to steal their buff for your raid members. The second and most important type of add to enter will be the Dark Rune Evokers. If left alive long enough, these will cast a powerful heal. Fortunately, they don't have much health or do much damage, so DPS can just burn them down when they spawn. The third add is the Dark Rune Champion. Unlike the other adds, these do a heavy amount of melee damage, including a Mortal Strike and a Whirlwind ability. They're easily recognizable as they're the only adds using Evokers. If left alive long enough, if you have an extra priest handy, you can mind control one of them to steal their buff for your raid members. The second and most important type of add to enter will be the Dark Rune Evokers. If left alive long enough, these will cast a powerful heal. Fortunately, they don't have much health or do much damage, so DPS can just burn them down when they spawn. The third add is the Dark Rune Champion. Unlike the other adds, these do a heavy amount of melee damage, including a Mortal Strike and a Whirlwind ability. They're easily recognizable as they're the only adds using a Vrykul model, and tanks will need to pick them up quickly. Evokers are still top DPS priority, but champions should be next on the list. The final add type to spawn will be the Dark Rune Commoners. Your tanks will need to pick these up and keep them off of the healers, but they don't pose much of a threat otherwise and can be ignored by DPS unless there's nothing else alive. They'll usually die to incidental AoE damage anyway. As you're fighting off the waves of Dark Rune adds, Thorim will be attacking you as well through a couple means. He'll occasionally throw his Stormhammer at a random target, which will stun them and silence anyone in a small radius around them. For this reason, range classes should generally stay spread out around the room, while tanks and melee stick to the middle. However, Thorm will also occasionally charge one of the pylons around the outside edge of the room, causing it to strike anyone too close to it with lightning damage. Should a ranged class be standing near one of these when he charges it, they'll need to move away quickly. Meanwhile, your second group will be working their way through the hallway, which is a gauntlet-style clear with a few trash packs and 2 mini-bosses. There are 2 types of trash mobs to deal with here. One is a Dark Rune Acolyte, which is the same healer type as in the Phase 1 arena clear and should always be killed first. The second is the Iron Ring Guard, which has a powerful whirlwind knockdown ability called Whirling Kick, and an Impale ability which will deal a large amount of damage to anyone standing in front of him with a bleed effect that must be removed by healing the target to full. As you're clearing to the first mini-boss, you'll notice he'll be constantly charging up an attack in one of his hands. When this charge is finished, he'll send a powerful shockwave down that side of the room, so the entire group will need to watch him and move to the opposite side when this happens. Since the Iron Ring guards have a knockdown ability, it's better to move sooner rather than later. It can also be helpful to have someone designated to call out which side to move to. Once the boss is pulled, he'll stop charging his shockwave attack and should be moved off to the side. He has 3 main abilities to be mindful of. One is a frontal cone AoE attack called Smash that deals a large amount of damage, so everyone should stay behind him at all times. He can also put up a runic barrier which will reduce the damage he takes and deal arcane damage to anyone he attacks. Finally, he can charge a random target, which deals some damage and knocks them back. He can use Smash immediately after charging, so the rest of the group will need to move behind him quickly to be safe. Once you've killed the first mini-boss, the door behind him will open and you'll be faced with more trash packs composed of Acolytes and Iron Honor Guards, which have a Cleave, Hamstring, and off-target Stun ability. These will spawn continually until the second mini-boss is pulled, so you need to move through them quickly. If you're having trouble killing them fast enough, you can have someone run ahead to aggro the mini-boss and bring it back to the tank while the rest of the group works on the first pack. The second mini-boss has a short-range AoE ability that will hit anyone in melee range for a fair amount of damage and knock them back. He also has an ability called Rune Detonation that will root a random target in place and after 4 seconds explode, hitting anyone nearby for a large amount of fire damage. He'll cast this fairly constantly, and the rest of the group will need to move away from whoever has Rune Detonation quickly. Once he's defeated, the last door will open and the hallway group just needs to run over and hit Thorm with something to start Phase 3. There's a couple things to note first, however. If you've moved through the hallway quick enough, Sif will still be in the room. If you aggro Thorm while Sif is still there, you'll activate the encounter's hard mode, so if you're not trying for that, you'll need to wait until she leaves to move in. You should also avoid the large circles on the floor as you move through, as stepping on them will activate an immobilization bubble that will trap you for a short period of time. Once Phase 3 begins, your hallway group will jump down into the arena and help the arena group clear out any adds that may still be alive. Your hallway tank should be the first to pick up Thorum, since the arena tank will probably still have an add or 2 on him. Once all the adds are dead, DPS can begin to work on Thorum himself. Phase 3 is largely a DPS burn, but there are a couple things to be mindful of. He'll continue to charge the pylons around the room, but instead of shocking anyone nearby, they'll send a steady stream of lightning across the floor to Thorum, hitting anyone in their path. The group should be mindful of these and move away from them quickly. He'll also occasionally cast a chain lightning at a random raid member, so everyone should stay as spread out as possible. Finally, he'll hit the main tank with an ability called Unbalancing Strike, which does a fair amount of damage and reduces their defense skill. This can actually make your tank crittable, so the second tank should taunt Thorum when this happens. Thorum is a fairly complicated encounter that will likely require a bit of trial and error to get the balance between the hallway and the arena groups perfected in the Phase 1 arena. Charge is finished, he'll send a powerful knocks the Iron Honor Guard.
I'm just watching the video again from when I stopped paying attention.
The second mini-boss has a short-range AoE ability that will hit
I've got
anyone
some
in melee
risk.
range
Tiny,
for a fair amount of
smallest
damage
upgrade
and knock them
probably
back.
in the
He
game.
also has an ability called Rune Detonation that will
I
root a random
passed
target
on the
in place,
tier
and after
legs.
4 seconds explode, hitting anyone nearby
If this
for
boss
a large
drops
amount of
tier
fire damage.
items,
He'll
well,
cast this
he
fairly
does.
constantly,
If he drops
and the
the
rest of the group will need to
druid
move
potential
away from
ones,
whoever has
I'll
Rune
be slightly
Detonation
sad.
quickly.
But it's only chest, isn't it? Yeah, so whatever. Chest just gives me haste. It's like, eh. The legs are good because it's hit and crit. And I'm wearing a PvP item because of hit.
Once he's defeated, the last door will open and the hallway group just needs to run over it and hit Thorum with something to start phase 3. There's a couple things to note first, however. If you've moved through the hallway quick enough, Sif will still be in the room. If you aggro Thorum while Sif is still there, you'll activate the encounter's hard mode, so if you're not trying for that, you'll need to wait until she leaves to move in. You should also avoid the large circles on the floor as you move through, as stepping on them will activate an immobilization
You can tell some people are
bubble
hitting
that will
skull
trap you
because it's
for a
marked
short
as
period
skull.
of time. Once phase 3 begins, your hallway group will jump down.
I've not proc yet. Dear game. Thank you. Two starfires interrupted, feels bad. I don't think, I mean, it's less healing required, I suppose. Oh! Healing received. Lavado number 1, probably. Oh, do I have Stormcloud? Why is my damage so bad? As if that hit me. What's the in-game music sound like? Oh. Do I move? I didn't see that shit there. Who needs a res? So we're going to accept the res. No. It's so much more chill without people talking. Oh my god. It's like, am I even raiding? I'm just gonna keep moving and have 0 stacks. Use my cooldown, survivability cooldown too early. Oh well. We're gonna wipe now. It's hard to tell when people are attacking the ads or the boss because the NPCs are attacking the boss and there's a lot of crap going out. I might wear frost resistance gear, to be honest with you, because the amount of healing I'm needing. I mean, if I was more experienced in the fight, I might be able to time my cooldowns better, but are they gonna fucking do it? Tis a wipe. Flask up, thank you. Should be pulling, not ready. Fuck, I'm forgetting to kill the ads. Fuck! One AoE into the other. Good job. Oh shit. Swap to ads. Shit. Double fucking moonfired. What a noob. What a noob. Where's my health stone? Fuck me! Did I not have a flask on either? Wow, feels bad. Shit might kill it. I don't think they can kill it. Fuck, I said I was going to wear frost resistance gear that last attempt, and I didn't. I got told to use the flask, and I didn't. Wow. That feels bad. Excuse me.
Jesus Christ.
Not having replenishment on this.
Yeah. So checking out some other streams. Oh, they're dying. I'm not really paying attention. Fuck. My throat hurts. I'm gonna flask up because I'm a noob. Discord is up. Is it though? Not necessarily, but having rotating cooldowns does. Yeah, of course. Oh, well, I might do my tranquility on the last one. Discord up? Nope. Stand next to fire and in buffs. Oh, I didn't see the fire. It says like the bonfire. Remember the bonfire from retail. I've not noticed it since playing, but you've just reminded me. Big NPCs as fighters, GG. My Discord's still not doing anything. Ugh. Bonfire buff is the most important. Wow. It's just like one of the gnomes puts it down in the room, yeah? Oh, what was the buff called? Static lightning or something. Storm power. New frame. Copy from procs. Filters. Remove. Edit. Storm power. Singed is the debuff on the boss. Toasty Fire is the buff on you that allows you to apply it. Cast DPS or healer call out where these are. Oh. So I just run to the bonfires on the floor. Singed is the debuff on the boss. Toasty Fire is the buff on you that allows you to apply it. So I stand in the bonfire and shoot the boss with my laser beams. Hellstone, thank you. Yes. Don't know how much to get that cast off. Is that Moonkin offline, or is he just not moving? Speaking of not moving. There's a cast on the boss, that's not good. Who am I rezzing? Heal if I can target them. Can I? Oh, I got a soul stone. Fuck it. Oh, I did die. I think the hunter was trying to do the same thing. Did I? I think I could have survived. Didn't get hit by the frostbolt thing coming from the sky. That wasn't a great attempt. My stomach hurts as well, for whatever reason. I've got some food in my rucksack. Oh, it's probably fucking warm and shit now. Oh well. I need to go to the toilet as well. Fuck. Oh, Discord's on.
To relog my alt and transfer some gold.
I need the other priest to do more master spells as well.
I'm throwing them out as well.
Yeah, I got 29 and you got 9.
Is there a limit on how many players it hits? Is it like 5 to
10.
spells?
5,
10.
isn't it?
10.
This is the druid makes me look good.
So if we're all stacked properly, it should only be 1 cast per priest per flash freeze. I know it doesn't
You might look
work
at his
like
spec
that,
actually.
Pretty much. So.
I mean, why aren't we stacking in one snowdrift as well?
No, we shouldn't, because the
You
he
will have
does
to
a
move.
no, he does a like AoE on everyone, and the more people, the more damage on everyone that gets freezes. The damage is like a small
You could
AoE.
argue that you have to move to reduce your debuffs anyway.
And when the flash freeze, when you're standing on the snow, he will do a when he snares us. He doing a small AoE
Thank
from
you for the
each
info.
of us.
Yeah.
That's why we can't stack.
Vinsky.
The
Like-
which ones we go on is being doing absolutely fine. I just need someone other than I'm running because I'm doing all of the master spells.
I would
Um,
see.
Can Wilder and Pedal Bin prioritize ranged? I'll prioritize melee.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
And are you already doing like shields on everyone, or are you healing before that, or what is best?
What was that? Sorry.
Do you, as a priest, do you guys shield everyone when standing on snow, or what are you doing there? I just
I'm
want to know.
pre-shielding people, but it does a lot of damage, and we need a raid healing cooldown used anyway.
Okay.
I can give this someone.
And yes, spread out on the snow and try and get an even distribution between the two snowdrift. Priests should use their own discretion to see if all the priests are on one, then I will prioritize master spelling the other. But typically master spell the one you are on.
Just doing my fly up because, you know, got to get to the computer quickly, don't have time to fly.
Can I call out if melee need master spell, or will you just get it if you can get it?
I'll get it if I can get it.
Yeah, most of the time I've been getting out pretty much straight away, but
It's when I'm running I'm having to prioritize other things. That's not happening.
Okay,
yeah, it's,
don't you
it's
have,
generally.
Don't you have improved Earthbind? Doesn't it break the roots?
I don't have improved Earthbind. I'm in a PvP spec, PvE spec. Like, that's a PvP talent. I could
Pretty useful,
go
yeah.
it for this.
Break for everyone in the party, I think.
Dude, Earth
Well, I
Shock
could-
reduces enemy attack speed addition of 5%. Is it a PV talent? I mean, you could totally like give it.
Well, I don't have a Hodia spec, but I can go get one. That is pretty good.
We don't need it. Master spells have been sorted now. We just need people to stay alive. And also deal with the storm cloud. It needs passed around a lot more efficiently. Everyone should begin to stack the moment it's going to go out.
I can definitely go a second Ulduar spec next week, but I usually have Resto for doing heroics with people. But I could definitely use one with Earthbind and Ghost Wolf and stuff.
What's better, Dreamstay or that? Guess that.
Rapid, let me know when the first salvation's out.
I'm also apologising in advance for the relatively lengthy downtime between pulls. I'm trying to sort stuff out with Whispers to try and fix people before each pull. Everyone's ready. Pull time up.
Alright.
Well, where's the little fire to stand on? There's a fireball. Not in range of the boss, feels bad.
Stack.
With the melee for the cloud.
Oh, sorry, excess.
Taunt back.
Get buff Sonic. Pre-shielding.
Split evenly.
Pain's helping him. Tank's gonna start resuming take more damage now. Heal tank.
Don't know why I'm using the fire again. The fairy fire rather.
Can't MD that one. And get this one.
I've got him, yeah.
Pre-shielding.
Stack up.
Will thy guardian and him. Need to spread a lot faster.
Storm cloud on me.
What's stood in it?
Combat res on Wilder, please.
Incoming. Oh, someone else used it. Please don't do that. I nearly used my cooldown.
Nasty's gonna tranquility this one.
Oh, my bad.
Healthstone if you're going to die. Use cooldown it.
Can the range finish off the far one?
The hold the stick.
Using demonic rune.
On me.
See that rest though? Oh, I should have called out. I was thinking about it, but I was like...
Tyber needs innovate.
Incoming.
Lovato is going to use his tranquility now.
Oh, tranquility. Oh, it's on cooldown, I used mine already.
Use defensives. Pain stop going on it.
Just keep moving, drop your stacks. Help the healers. My damage set then, I wasn't stacked to get the buff. Two fires, two beams. I don't like remember the beams and the. I remember there being a fire thing. I tanked this on retail. Toasty fire. Standing near these removes the biting cold debuff. DPS casters with the toasty fire buff apply the singed stacking effect on Hoda, increasing his magic damage taken. This stacks 30 times, increasing all spell damage taken by 16. Okay. There's the Mage Npc abilities, like the Mage Gnome thing summons fire, which gets rid of the summons campfires, which gets rid of the debuff if you stand near it, and also if you're near the fire, you can apply a stacking debuff on the boss called Singed, which stacks up to 30 times, increasing spell damage taken to the boss by 60%. I feel like we need to be doing that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you we have to kill that mages first, these gnomes first, because they are spawning that shit.
But then you've also got the Moonkin one spawning the moonbeams, which are also incredible.
It's not that necessary. Everyone is doing that insane DPS. When the boss got at least 20 stacks, we are doing insane DPS on the boss. We don't even need to stay in the BMs. But the toasty fire is very important. Very important.
Yeah, the boss needs to be tanked within caster range of the bonfire, so the casters can just stand still and cast without ever having to move, apart from the circles.
Exactly. This
and
is
every caster will be applying a debuff, increasing spell damage taken by the boss, which is great.
yeah, exactly. I was trying to tell you that before, like 10 tries.
Except you weren't. But okay.
Yeah, I typed you even.
There was no bonfire mentioned. Again, you seem to be following strategy, correct strategy, but without any idea of why it works. It's only when Lovato spoke up. However, when the boss has max stacks, which if you've looked, he has max stacks quite a lot, the only other advantageous thing you can do is stand in beams. So to say things like you don't need to stand in beams when we're lacking DPS, especially when you're the one whispering me saying we are lacking DPS, shows a complete lack of understanding of mechanics and possibly own intelligence. So please, please, please do not act like you know it all when you clearly don't.
If you say so, okay. I'm not going to speak anyways. I was just trying to help, you know.
Tyber doesn't like that guy, but I don't mind that guy. Oh yeah, healers should also stand in range of the fires if that's not obvious. Make sure flasks have 10 minutes, please. Oh, which one am I missing? Diamond and star.
Take new healthstone as well.
There's
Alright,
people
guys,
taking
you
something-
mark
yeah,
it
yeah.
wrong
Like
again.
at the end, I said, everyone keep moving because when the raid's dying, everyone just needs to move
Which
around for
ones
like 2
are
seconds,
the
and the raid damage
mages now?
stops.
The mages are diamond and triangle.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm also, I tried to call it last attempt and a few other attempts. When the raid is dying, everyone just needs to run around for 2 seconds, and you'll drop your debuff stacks. It's like when the boss on 20%, just drop your debuff stacks, and as soon as
Unless
you
you
get one
buy
or
a
two,
fire, you won't have staff.
yeah, true. But if you do have stacks, you're the ones sucking all the healing out of the healers. So say for example there's a bonfire on Moon, you can tank the boss here, no further away. I'll just yell out. I'll just staring at the bonfires the whole fight and call the tank over if it's out of range. You got that, Ix, yeah? If I call you over, you need to come close. You don't need to stand on it, just stand so casters can attack from range.
Could you mark something so I can...
I'm one of 2 Moonkins. I'll be the one stood near the fire. Like it's
I
it's
won't
quite
have
a
time
large
to
fire.
look for fires here.
Okay, well I might mark myself then. I'll mark myself a circle then, fuck it.
I barely have enough time to make threat in beam, so...
Are you ready? I've also never double potted here. There's a bonfire on the map pinging. Thank you.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Guys, don't stack on them. If we spawn ice, it will be broke.
What's the range?
No,
on it?
it's broken now. Yeah. How many stacks we got? Nothing.
There's another bonfire right here.
Oh, what the fuck am I attacking the boss?
Sorry, I got flash for a minute. I
shit.
don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
I was looking for bonfires. Am I swimming Wrath here? Or Starfire still? There's another bonfire close, just keep the boss where it is. Come to circle.
This is enough range.
Cool. Don't stand on the bonfire. Why is my damage so bad? Bonfire down. Ping on the map. Casters to circle. When your debuffs disappear, that's when you know you're in range.
Time to get an innovate or a mana type, please.
Give him my innovate.
Wilder, can you use your hymn if you didn't use it last time?
I did lose it.
There's a flash
No, I
freeze
did
quite out of
that
the way.
already.
If that's a mana hymn, you don't want to do that right now.
I thought that was what you meant.
Fire down near the boss, to the boss's left. Pinging on the map where the thing is. Don't stand on it.
Use cooldown next.
Glad he said cooldown because fuck, I need to use one of mine.
Oh, frozen
Should've died.
inside.
Fuck! All the debuffs. Fuck me. I deserve to have died then. Fire behind the boss. Ping on the map where it was before.
Do you have any more CRs?
Yeah.
CR build. Oh, okay.
Sorry, should have Oh, rolled it. Stand here, hopefully. Kill the ads. Oh, good job, good job, good job.
Woo! Good job, guys.
Right.
Fuck me. Male wrists, hit, agility.
Let me check my BIS list.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty high up.
Neither of you have written anything after the thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to check this first.
In the meantime, we'll do Protector, Warrior, Hunter, Shaman. And people, you should be pretty close to being able to, if not already, afford Emblems of Conquest tokens from the vendor. It's chest and helmet, I believe. So this is, you know, maybe a low priority item.
Shouldn't the main tank be getting
Yeah,
geared?
Yeah, main tank should be
tank
dead.
prior.
Okay.
Those braces are BIS for me, by the way. Like, outright BIS.
Give the brace a Kuchi then. What's your? Were you going to get 2-piece or 4-piece from that face mask?
2-piece.
You're going to complete the 2-piece.
Yes.
Do you have any leather workers?
Is it?
It doesn't say
diamond
BAP
pickup
to
pattern?
me.
No, it's not, is it? Do you have anyone leveling?
Healers are here if you want to pull the trash.
Because they're really fucking good.
Yeah, it's tradable.
Oh, sorry, X's, I'm being dumb.
Also, please start looking at the potential BIS items from crafting. We're getting some frozen orbs now, so put your name forward to items you want. I'm gonna link in raid chat the items I want. Those crafted, please.
I'm going to link thing that every tank probably want.
The belt.
Yeah.
Pull
I
when
can
ready.
I can make it. So.
Let's move.
Remember, spread these guys out, kill them at the same time, Pride Spark.
Those Boots of Living scale are crazy, by the way, if we can get them on all the hunters.
And warriors as well, to be honest with you, unless they have armor.
Yeah, I think we're going to use the,
ones are better for warriors.
we're going to use the first rune dwarves on getting the tank to the belt, I would say.
Yeah, that belt is crazy. Split damage on these, don't we?
As long as they die at the same time. And you kill the orb that goes between them.
Spear.
Oh, sorry, Harley, I didn't think you were tanking.
Spear.
So I'm guessing hard mode Hody is just fucking min-maxing all the buffs he can get.
Yeah, we need the mind control for that. Tell me when you want taunt off.
Patrol incoming. Patrol incoming. Where are we going? Oh, Thorin, or whatever his name is. Can't remember what I spammed before. It was Wrath, wasn't it? Yeah. Patrol. More crits. Come on, bitch.
Are we attempting this on hard mode?
Doubt.
Nope. we are going to have me, Ick, Tastar, Absolute, and Colbit in the tunnel.
Man, you need at least 7 people in the tunnel.
We're not going for hard mode.
But still...
It's going to take them a long time to clear it, not being 50-50. Is this an upgrade?
And also you need interrupts, you need to pull faster. Because they are spawning faster than normal.
Reflash time, maybe.
How's it?
Can we have Levado and...
Actually, Scott, not bad. Oh shit, did I pick up the neck to trade?
Levado and Rapids in with me also, so that should be 7. I named 5 previously. 5 should have been enough, I would have thought, but never mind, we'll do 7. Can we have Pedalbin mind control the Warbringer, please?
The Warbringer. Okay.
When they spawn, there's going to, every other wave or so there'll be a Warbringer.
Yeah, no worries. Just as soon as he spawns up, put it on him.
Yeah, and it'll give everyone in the arena a buff.
I'm giving the neck
Spare
to
the haste buff.
Tastar, Ick, and Absolute, can you set up an interrupt rotation in the tunnel?
Tastar first, I guess, MCA.
Yeah.
And those in the arena, can you also set up interrupt?
I will. Well, what do we have? How many?
You have the rest of the raid.
Yeah, how many evokers are there? Because I've only done this on 10 man. I'm guessing there's more evokers.
1, just 1.
Just 1.
And there'll be 1 pretty much every wave.
Well, me and Russell, or me and Care. So me and Fermi.
Turkis.
I will interrupt first. You go after.
How much
Range, can you do backups if the cast looks like it's going to go off?
Feral gear, DPS, feral gear, tanking, all my Moonkin
Yeah,
gear.
I'll need it if
kinds.
there's any problems with interrupts. I'll ask someone to. It's called the Evoker. Care.
Yeah, Invoker.
Which is the name of the one to replace to mind control there?
Warbringer.
No worries. Sorry, my memory's fucking shocking.
Do we have 2 tanks in the arena?
We do.
Cool.
We've got the Holy and Snowplow.
Yeah, it's the big guy that needs tanking, mostly. He has Immortal Strike. And then when the rest of the raid here, see these like balls on the pillars, one of them will spark and shoot lightning at anyone close. So you see the circle in the middle, you want to be kind of just outside the circle as ranged, so you don't get hit by the pillars when they get their charge, but you don't want to be stacked up because there's some sort of lightning AoE thing as well. But melee.
So spread around the circle, basically.
Spread around that small circle in the middle. Don't spread out too far away because the balls on the pillars around the room will get a charge and kill you. If you're getting
Yeah, I remember the lightning yesterday.
Be somewhat dynamic, and if people are getting fucked in the middle, run around, but keep a lookout behind you.
So yes, again, me, Ix, Absolute, Tastar, Colbit, and who were the other 2 I asked? Rapids and... Was there anyone else?
Russell?
And no, Russell will be in the arena, I believe. Russell can come too, actually. Russell, please come into the gauntlet with us. We play it safe.
Nothing drops. That's good from here. Yep.
Okay, should we go? Are we ready?
Yep.
Oh, we need to clear this first. I'm here trying to go through the side gate straight away.
Ready to get into tunnel.
Why isn't it open?
There's an add alive. Kill it!
Don't kill it! It's a trap!
Kaweth, you're not going into the tunnel. Kaweth, you're not going to...
You! I remember you!
Whoa, I just had
right
really
side.
bad lag spike.
Stay
Yeah,
right side.
massive lag spike.
Can we pull these quicker, please?
Tank died.
Mind
lag
control,
spike.
mind control.
Yeah, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on.
Oh. Champion face away from the gate. It's clear.
Kill the champion. Oh, I had aggro the champion the whole
Go
time.
right side.
Alright, wipe up.
Can one healer coming up here in the door?
That was fun. Default armor and skin. Yeah, boy. That was a beautiful one, thank you.
Yeah, those lag spikes were brutal. Thanks for just jumping around the screen.
Is you catered for you?
How does the damage feel in the tunnel X? Would you like a second healer in there, or am I sufficient?
How many healers do we have?
One in the tunnel.
In total?
We have 7.
7?
Yeah, take another.
6. I think it's 6, isn't it?
Yeah, we have
Should we
6.
have more healers then in the tunnel?
Definitely.
Did Colbit not come in?
Into doing his shockwave attack and
Okay,
should be moved
never
off to
mind.
the side.
Do what you were
He
doing,
has 3
Colbit.
main
We'll have another
abilities to be
healer in
mindful of.
instead.
One is
We
a
get
funnel prone
Habans
AoE
in the
attack
tunnel,
called
please.
Smash that deals a large amount of damage, so everyone should stay behind him at all times. He can also put up a runic barrier which will reduce the damage he takes and deal arcane damage to anyone he attacks. Finally, he can charge a random target, which deals some damage and knocks them back. He can use Smash immediately after charging, so the rest of the group will need to move behind him quickly to be safe. Once you've killed the first mini-boss, the door behind him will open and you'll be faced with more trash packs composed of acolytes and iron honor guards, which have a cleave, hamstring, and off-target stun ability. These will spawn continually until the second mini-boss is pulled, so you need to move through them quickly. If you're having trouble killing them fast enough, you can have someone run ahead to aggro the mini-boss and bring it back to the tank while the rest of the group works on the first pack.
I don't think the last pull attempt has transferred onto this server, but
thanks for the clams.
Fresh clams.
The second mini-boss has a short-range AoE ability that will hit anyone in melee range for a fair amount of damage and knock them back. He also has an ability called Rune Detonation that will root a random target in place and after 4 seconds explode, hitting anyone nearby for a large amount of fire damage.
Bitches.
He'll cast this fairly constantly, and the rest of the group will need to move away from whoever has Rune Detonation quickly.
What's nice to keep on?
Yeah, pull when ready.
I'm gonna go and die in the pool. Watch this.
Once he's defeated, the last door will open and the hallway group just needs to run over and hit Thorm with something to start phase 3. There's a couple things to note first, however.
Is it the
If you move
champions
through the hallway
that do
quick enough,
the
Sif
spinning?
will still be in the room. If you aggro Thorm while Sif is still
Just
there,
a
you'll
minute away
activate the
from the-
encounter's hard mode, so if you're not trying for that, you'll need to wait
Yeah,
until she leaves to move in.
spin.
You should also avoid the large
So the
circles on the
champion
floor
spin
as you move
interrupt
through, as
evoke
stepping on
is
them will activate an immobilization bubble that will
mind
trap
control
you for a
wall
short
bringers.
period of time.
Raiding 101. Play with the tactics.
That should be it.
Once phase 3 begins, your hallway group will jump down into
Yeah,
the
it's
arena
3-second
and help
cast
the
time
arena
on
group
mind
clear
control,
out
by the
any adds that may still be alive. Your hallway tank should be the first to pick up Thorum, since the arena tank
Sounds like he
will
has
probably
Alzheimer's.
still have an add or two on him. Once all the adds are dead, DPS can begin to work on Thorum himself. Phase 3 is largely a DPS burn, but there are a couple things to be mindful of. He'll continue to charge the pylons around the room, but instead of shocking anyone nearby, they'll send a steady stream of lightning across the floor to Thorum, hitting anyone in their path. The group should be mindful of these and move away from them
Stay right
quickly.
still.
He'll also
Stay
occasionally
right.
cast a chain lightning at a random raid member, so everyone
Get
should
away
stay
from
as
the
spread
edge,
out as
thanks.
possible. Finally, he'll hit the main tank with an ability called
evoke
Unbalancing
is-
Strike, which does a
I'm
fair amount of
infecting
damage
that.
and reduces their defense skill.
Well,
This can actually
yeah,
make
I
the
got
tank
stunned.
critical, so the second tank should taunt Thorm.
Can't do
when it's
any
happening.
threat then.
Pull it.
Someone needs to interrupt this evoke.
Face him away. He doesn't knock back. Always stand behind him. He'll fuck you up.
Stay away from the champion. Melee on evoke.
Thorum is a fairly complicated encounter that will likely require a bit of trial and error to get the balance between the hallway and the arena groups perfected, as well as test the abilities of your tanks and DPS to keep everything under control. As always, to learn more about this and any other encounters, check the Project Marmot forum.
I had a really bad lag spike again and came out dead. No idea what happened to me. Okay, apparently I died from whirlwind while I was lag spiking. That's sorry.
Zastin,
Go
you
up the
shouldn't be
stairs
in.
as you can, as quickly as you can.
Did I
Cross
say
that tank
Zastin
next.
at some point? I'm pretty sure I didn't say Zastin.
Pull the next pack in the tunnel.
We got overwhelmed there.
Dropped it.
Yeah, we're getting overwhelmed up top. It's nothing. Some DPS went in who shouldn't have.
Yeah, Zastin
Pull.
shouldn't be
It's a
in.
wipe.
Pull the last guy as well.
You need to drop it all.
These mobs keep spawning unless you pull this giant. So pull the giant, pop cooldowns. Don't over aggro.
How long left did you have in the tunnel? Just for
Is there another guy after the big guy?
No.
No,
We're
that's
very
it.
close.
you're on
We were
last
the
guy.
last
Okay,
NPC.
that's fine. If Zastin was here and me and Claire stay alive, we can definitely do it.
We'd only just started the last guy. I don't know how long it would take us to kill him. And
Yeah,
we
we
also
have
lost
like
Rapid.
Trenor for the.
But two guys died, right? Did
Yeah,
you
the
like?
the two interrupters died.
We just need to wait on aggro.
Has
Did
your
you get?
guys' instance reset?
Hello. Check your buffs.
Pardon?
Check your buffs. You've got DI.
You'll have no idea what DI is.
I got rid of it, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've got rid of it.
It's just a paladin shield that you can use to like reset the boss so you can res up, but it doesn't actually take very long to run back in Ulduar.
Conservatory of Life is the fastest teleport. I'd be
What? So I
tripping-
just take that and run out normally.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take what?
How
Yeah,
are you for
you-
interrupters up top?
We were fine, but I lag spiked and died to a whirlwind. Then I don't know how Care died.
Can
But
we
there
actually
is
think about it?
You can. We do need to set up more because you can get 2 evokers.
Right, can we have Russell up top this time, not in the tunnel, and can we get Colbert in the tunnel and misdirect when the tank's done?
The hell just kill this?
An AoE thing by the NPCs.
Yeah, go back. Type it down so people can see it. It's probably easier.
I already am.
In terms of my mind control, I take one of them. Do I just take that one until it dies?
And take it until all the others die. Well,
Pressing the
you
same
want to
Until my
always have
timer
one
runs
if
out.
you can. If you can always have one for the aura, keep it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Slowpoke's taking time to run back.
So what interrupted? So we only have 3 melee upstairs.
You have Russell, Fermi, Kuchi, but melees aren't the only ones with interrupt.
Waste. Oh my god.
Okay.
Waste is sexy AF.
Wait. People not here.
Why did I even
Yeah, it's me and Will to come
gem
back now.
and enchant those feet?
And Snowplow, yeah.
I get those ones. 6 rune orbs. That's why. 6. Oh my god, man.
Thanks to some.
How much is Moonshroud?
Take Hellstone and eat fish.
Oh, who won the trinket that turns you into a gorilla, by the way?
That was Fermi.
The thing's awesome.
Should we go?
Thank you, X.
Okay, pull timer when ready.
Target in place and
Well, it's pre-part and actually try.
The second mini-boss has a short-range AoE ability that will hit anyone in melee range for a fair amount of damage and knock them back. He also has an ability called Rune Detonation that will root a random target in place and after 4 seconds explode, hitting anyone nearby for a large amount of fire damage. He'll cast this fairly constantly, and the rest of the group will need to move away from whoever has Rune Detonation quickly.
Rune Detonation. What did that say?
He'll cast this fairly constantly, and the rest of the group will need to move away from whoever has Rune Detonation quickly.
Oh, on the big guy in the tunnel, someone will get Rune of Detonation. Move away from that player.
Stay right.
Pull the next pack really quickly, X.
Be very careful of the Darkwing Champion.
Don't go to the charge pillar.
That pillar's hitting you. That pillar's hitting.
Why is Zaston in the tunnel again? Can you battle Res Lovato if you're going to do something
The
useful?
hallway group just needs to run over it and hit Thorum with something to start phase 3. There's a couple things to note first, however. If you've moved through the hallway quick enough, Sif will still be in the room. If you aggro Thorum while Sif is still there, you'll activate
Snowplow,
the
don't
If you're not trying
that
for that,
close
you'll
to
need to
the
wait
pillars.
until she leaves to move in.
I already
You
had
should
it,
also
so I
avoid the
had to
large
move away
circles on the
from it.
floor as you move through, as stepping on them will activate an immobilization bubble that will
Open
trap
her
you
up,
for a
champion
short
up.
period if she leaves to move in. You should also avoid the large circle.
We should not be
Once
stacking
he's
this close.
defeated, the last door will open and the hallway group just needs to run over and hit Thorum with something to start phase 3. There's a couple things to note first, however. If you've moved through the hallway quick enough, Sif will still be
No,
in the
actually,
room.
the problem is the
If you aggro Thorn
champion
while
is
Sif is still
too far
there,
away
you'll
from the
activate
gate
the
and
encounter's
he's
hard
able
mode,
to
so if you're
charge.
not
Evoker
trying for
up?
that, you'll need to wait until she leaves to move
I'm
in.
down.
You should also avoid the large circles on the floor as you move through, as stepping on them will activate an immobilization bubble that will trap you for a short period of time. Once Phase 3 begins, your
Oh, the
hallway
next
group
pack
will jump
6.
down into the arena
Just 2
and
more
help the
mobs.
arena group clear out any adds that may still be alive. Your hallway tank should be
We
the
should
first
not
to
be
pick up
pulling
Thorn,
one pack
since
at
the
a
arena
time.
tank will probably still have an add or two on him. Once
For
all the
one
adds
more.
are dead, DPS can begin to work on Thorn
Practice.
himself. Phase 3 is largely a
For one
DPS
more
burn,
each.
but there are a couple
Let's
things to
pull
be
more.
mindful of. He'll continue to charge the
upstairs
pylons
spot.
around the room, but instead of shocking anyone nearby,
Kill
it'll
boss
send
now,
a
let's
steady
see.
stream of lightning across
Yeah,
the
easy
floor to
wipe
Thorn,
anyway.
hitting
Go full
anyone
boss
in
and
their
see how
path.
much damage
Oh.
it
The
is.
group should be mindful of these and move away
That's
from
the
them
thing you
quickly.
need to move away
He'll
from.
also occasionally cast a chain
No, that
lightning
was
at a
the-
random raid member.
Oh,
so
the
that
boss
they
to
can
wipe
stay
the
as
raid,
spread out
yeah.
as possible.
Yeah,
Finally, he'll hit the main
is
tank with an ability
Zastin
called
even on
Unbalancing Strike,
Discord?
which does a fair amount of damage and reduces their
I don't
defense skill.
think so.
This
It doesn't
can
really
actually make your
matter
tank
since you
critical,
typed
so
it
the
anyway.
second tank should taunt Thorn when this happens.
Yeah, he's on there.
Both ways, he's ignoring you.
Keep him in the guild, because I want to see how much better I am.
Well, they're only a
I
little bit
said
better than a
repeatedly-
complete moron, so...
I said you shouldn't have been in the tunnel the last time. I said you shouldn't have been in the tunnel this time. I even typed it in raid warning and said again ahead of pull that you are not in the tunnel. How the fuck is that even possible?
I was the wrong bloody one.
Alright, it's alright then.
Also, people in the tunnel, when we kill the big guy, you need to stand on the outside of the hallway to get to the boss, or you'll be stunned in... I don't know why, but it's a weird thing. So again, when we kill the last guy in the tunnel, run on the outside of the room, the hallway.
How far did you get?
We want the last mob.
Yeah, not quite as well as the time before. And also Ix, like when we do the first mini boss, you need to pull 2 packs at once. Like we should chill damage, not pull aggro. Yeah, I agree. But
If you can interrupt the guys, sure.
is the interrupt for the knockback, the knockdown?
It's for the healing.
Okay. Moonkin. Don't have to interrupt. Can't interrupt. Russell's got not terrible gear. Weapon's a bit terrible though. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not that good actually. Helmet, awesome. Neck, good. Shoulders, good. Cloak, okay. It kind of falls apart. I'm pleased he's got the crafted helmet though. What about absolute Sheevil? I have vigilance. That's my license to kill. Let's go, biatches. License to kill. Oh yeah. Smite me, oh mighty smiter. You're the one that deserves to be fired. The only one around here not doing his job is you. Answer me. Bruce Almighty, anyone? Second on damage, what is this? Cleave noob. I'm there being a fucking hurricane noob. Go left, left, left. Left. Move up, pull next
Combat
back.
Raz and Plastar, please, Lovato.
Guys, come on, champions. Turn them away from the gate.
Left side.
How many people are dead again?
Pull the boss.
Left side.
Pull the boss, he stops.
Should keep running with the boss until we hit the wall.
Yeah. And any instant globals move closer towards the doors casters in range. Stay behind the boss, stay behind the boss.
Oh, was it too far away?
No, he just meant to do a charge. How much did it hit for?
I don't know.
That
It,
was through shield, so I don't think that's meant to happen.
no, it didn't feel like it.
What did it hit for?
Hit me
then?
for
Focus up.
24k.
Yeah, I just got hit by it.
Because
More
you went
interrupts.
stacked with other people, it splits.
Ah.
No, okay.
Interrupt the Savoca, please.
Okay.
Then I stood
Well,
too
that's
far
fun.
away, yeah.
I think he still does the charge. We can try.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Okay, I think there's some confusion upstairs.
Yeah, what we need that fixed up top. I'm getting told that the tanking's not being done correctly.
Can the champion's cleave be avoided?
No.
Is it a 360 cone? Okay, I don't think it can be avoided.
Crashed.
Because someone was telling them you can, if you face away from the raid, it doesn't hurt.
It's rolling, it's not a cliff.
Just move them away from the gate, that's it.
Yeah,
You
that's
said
what I
turn them
thought.
away.
Someone said turn them away. They should just be taken out the raid.
But then they charge Ankleave.
Yeah, it's 10 yards. Just move them away from the gate 10 yards.
Nato.
Like by what you said, they were just getting tanked in the middle of the raid.
Pull the next back if
I
you can.
passed on a lot, 2 tier tokens essentially today. Oh, it's still in.
Both healers are dead in the.
We should just wipe it because there's no.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
We need better interrupts upstairs. All the range pretty much have an interrupt.
I did twice, but only twice.
Yeah, this has been like what, a 2.5 minute fight.
Yeah, but my cooldown is 25 seconds, 24 seconds.
So you could have interrupted at least double that.
And not as
Yeah.
if they're always casting though. But
I mean, is
definitely
everything being? Is what's not being interrupted? How many have not been interrupted?
Shall I see in my interrupts then?
No, but I'm just
So-
saying, are there many casts getting
There's a
off?
lot of casts going through.
I'm pretty sure
So
they can be stunned as well. Yeah.
I did 9. Is Russell outside? Russell did 5. Then other than that, it was 2, 1, 1, 1.
And Tasker.
Tastar was in with us.
Tastar was in.
Oh, sorry.
Absolute Evil was in. So it was literally me and Russell. Everyone else is, well, Face Mask did 2. Other than that, and no one
Last
did
one
any.
to die, third one to run in.
I
Try
did
to
when you
interrupt
asked
the
for it.
cat with my own cooldown, but
Yeah, actually, that's why I asked for rotation, something like this, because it's difficult.
Third
to watch
top
everything.
There was a melee rotation set up, and the casters were meant to be able to get the ends of cast if they looked like they were going to get through if it was called out.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that has been done, and it's just not being implemented correctly.
I mean,
Yeah, but
Cooch should be getting the most.
not
He
gonna
has the
get?
shortest city on his, so I mean, it's just natural he gets the most.
Helmet don't
Yeah, Kuchi
care,
should
I'll
be the
just
first
buy
one on the
it for
interrupt list because he has the
tokens,
lowest
emblems.
interrupt timer.
Gotta love laser
Yeah, but
races.
there was a 2-minute fight. There's people doing 1 interrupt or 0.
No, but the
Yeah,
melee,
but that-
the melee are meant to do the most, Kuchi. Like you do most in the
Yeah,
range
yeah,
active
I
backups.
know that.
Zodix, I'm going to do a
That-
ready check
That's,
for this.
that's what I'm saying. That there's no backup.
Oh, I don't want to carry on.
Like
This
they were
game.
just
Ask
going
for
through.
it. Just ask for
You
it.
need to. You need to call for it.
I was asking people to interrupt
Yeah,
the whole fight.
I did actually. When you ask, I did.
Because we started a little bit later, this is going to be the last attempt before I start doing ready checks, where you only select yes if you can continue. Otherwise, if a single person says no, we call the raid. This will be the last attempt.
Guys, can I say something before we go? It's probably not the best time, but if you put the range DPS into the tunnel and melee DPS into the gauntlet, you will have unlimited kicks, unlimited interrupts. It will be more easy for everyone. Actually.
But then you have the problem of too many people close to each other.
Warlocks will stay outside also, and the hunter. This is how the easy mode is made for.
Right. Well, I'll implement that then. Can you come into the tunnel, and can Absolute stay outside, please?
I mean, every mage have to be into the tunnel. Everyone.
Every ranged in the tunnel.
Every mage.
Maybe do every mage plus Lavado, maybe?
Are you fine on the drops then?
Yeah. We need only 2 actually. I will be the first and the second mage. Face mask will be the second, probably.
Fine.
And we don't need more.
Every mage, Lavado, myself, Ik, and Haban's in the tunnel. Everyone else up top.
Put on fish if you have one.
Helmet, yes.
And don't rush. Actually, we are able to reach the second door. After that, don't rush. Kill everything. Pull the last mini boss, and we are going to reach the tunnel, the gauntlet.
I need lunch for tomorrow.
Right, you've now got like every kick imaginable up top. I don't expect any problems with interrupts.
Exactly, that's the point. We are not going for hard mode, so this is the safest variant of the boss.
Pull when ready.
Range for standing arena. Shit, no food. Want to buy stacked mobs? Me. Want to buy me actually casting?
You're taking some damage from those. Yeah.
Don't stand in front of the big worm. No proc. This is actually quite good for the next phase. Okay, then I proc. Proc me, right? Be my first Starfire to be a crit. Moonfire on a Pelagro by getting a Starfire crit straight away.
Alright, I'm going first.
Tab target to attack different mob each time.
Stay right.
Pull the next one.
One of them didn't get a fucking thunderclap.
Face mask, you have next one. Pull. Oh.
Just shockwave and pull the boss. Go left.
Stack up behind this, please, in the tunnel.
Yep. Stand behind.
I've got next interrupt.
Come on, damage arena.
How is the arena working?
How's the damage in the tunnel? Because things are getting melted.
It's okay. We are on the second.
I'm getting an interrupt.
Big for any 5k crit.
Be careful of too many champions.
Don't get charged now, by the way.
Yeah. Stack up closer.
Rest maybe? Cyber?
Yes, yeah, type.
5 seconds on
Don't
CD.
don't pull, man. Come. Now we have two.
Just interrupt everything.
Ah, come on, man. What? Why you?
Shut up.
Nobody will interrupt now.
Is Raptor with us?
Yeah, he's down in the tunnel at least. If that's what you mean. I've got next interrupt.
Was
You
he
need
supposed
to
to?
go up the stairs, pop cooldowns, get the boss. Last attempt, we could even lust here just to get this last guy down.
Definitely do it.
Can we
It's
get
worth
lust?
it.
We're dead.
We still have our luster.
We died in the stairs.
I'll take the Warbringer. I've got the Warbringer.
Yeah, because you don't have to pull that faster, right? We are going normal mode, right? We are not searching for a time or something like this.
What happens now? If you guys are dead, just we bleed out.
The boss will never come down. Unless you guys run up the tunnel now.
Well, we might as well wipe.
We
them.
can't even do that.
No, you're just wasting our time killing things.
Yeah, just wipe.
Okay, wipe it.
Don't rush. Why we have to rush into the tunnel?
Your opinion is valuable, but perhaps there might be a better way of voicing. I think that's what the succinct way of what Ix said is. Just voice it in perhaps a better manner. I'm sure that your experience on the server is valuable, but just voice it better. Maybe it is a language barrier.
It's definitely a language barrier.
No, man, it's not a language barrier. We didn't explain to the people what we are doing.
I'm telling you now that the message is received, not given, and the message being received is that it is some sort of barrier, whether it's language or cultural.
Yeah, because you didn't give me a chance to explain what we are going to do.
No, what happened was is Ix pulled ahead and you started moaning that he'd done so. You didn't particularly voice it in a constructive or helpful manner. I think that's mainly the problem we're having. Also, I have a significant issue with you insisting on the one true strategy, considering it's a 10-year-old game and there's been countless strategies for each and every boss. Your way is valuable and may be the best for this server. However, other strategies are also likely to be good, and the way you speak is as if that you're the only one who has the correct strategy.
How come that?
We can discuss it in private afterwards, because I'm sure that you will be a valuable asset. We just need to make sure that the message is clear and done properly.
Yeah, not a problem at all. Just
yes, there are several people who need to sleep right now, so thank you very much for raid.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks for leading.
There's a 25-man tier 7 clear tomorrow. Sign up, please.
I'll be there.
People need gear.
Good night, guys.
It will help us greatly.
Good night.
Good night.
Might put a tentative.
Good night.
Thanks everyone. And then the next Ulduar Sunday. But if you want to get loot and crap, be here on Wednesday and Sunday.
Do we have a tank for an Axe 10 this Saturday?
For a second.
TSW.
What's that?
I dropped my tank spec this week, so someone else has the tank 10 man.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to make a 10-man this Saturday. I've got
People should be pugging Nax 10-man now.
I mean, I'm just thinking mainly of like the OS and the EOE.
I mean, like someone else can host it, and I'll just sign up as tentative because I don't know. I probably won't be able to raid on Saturday. I might not even be able to raid on Friday either. But I mean, feel free to make your own group, dude.
Yeah.
Just, you know, make sure everyone in the guild
Or
knows
we
that-
can do the creative thing and actually push more hard content than 10 man that day.
How do you mean do Ulduar?
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. If you're making the group, you do what you want.
Pedal bin, come
Maybe do like
heroics.
Friday, tier 7, Saturday, whatever, Ulduar.
Heroics. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Just
Right,
the
thanks
daily
for watching,
one.
everyone. I'll be streaming next time I'm
One is
playing.
the daily. Why?
I want a break.
I see gear. Anyway, thanks for
No
watching the
breaks
stream.
for the
Like, follow, subscribe,
strong-minded.
all that crap.
I mean, I can't do it now.
More top damage coming in next time, Kappa.
What is it? Horse
Are
of Lightning.
people running